It's going to be a quick Bitcoin update and also coins that we're in. So for Bitcoin, it looks like it did a bull trap. It started coming down here. I was watching this to see if possibly it was going to break up and then come down. So pretty much I was looking for something like this right when it came in here to come up, to come down, and then to break up, breaking this level, and then possibly coming up here to this level, come back down, and then doing this. This would have wrecked our shorts. But right now, oh, well, we have one short open. Right now, it's currently breaking underneath our level. Still have about 6 minutes left to go on this. But I would really like to see, like, if we just kind of zoom out. Oh, I want to show you this. There's bullish divergence. We have this low, this low. This is lower, this is lower. And all we were able to get out of it was this little move right here. So, you know, even when you do have bullish divergence, sometimes this is all you get. Sometimes you get a whole lot more. Like your bullish divergence will go until it stops. And here it happened to find some resistance, so it stopped here. But we still have about 5 minutes left to go before it closes underneath this level. I would like to see if we kind of go to a higher time frame so everything kind of goes away. Let me take off some of these. Let me take off some of these path tools just so we can kind of see what's going on. So I really would like to see the price come down eventually to around this. Because if we do a fib retracement, let's go and get rid of this as well. Magnet tool on, fib retracement from the very bottom to the very top. Kind of extend this out a little bit. So if we kind of look at this, this is right at the 0.5. I would like to see it pull back to here and then possibly come up. So that's what I'm looking at. For it to come down in here, the minimum, come up to the 382, and then continue coming down lower. And then now I'm kind of just like, where is it going to go from here? Is it going to come up and eventually start its way up again? Or is it going to potentially, maybe even from here, continue down, go to our trend line, and then do this number? And then now we have this level to go to before potentially going lower. So all this, you know, and this is our main level this is the next level I'm looking for. So the key levels I'm looking for is this trend line, which generally is around 82.3, and then our level of 78.258. So let's see, you know, what happens. We can only, it's still bearish. This is still bearish unless we come down, we come up, and we make a higher high, bounce off of this. So if we do something like this, retrace to 0.5, come up, break the high a little bit more, come back down into either this zone here or here, come up, and now this is starting to look bullish going for this. So right now we're just kind of waiting to see what direction it's possibly going to take. But due to this nice run up, this area right here is what I'm really looking at. Next one, we have our Ondo. This one we were looking at, we're monitoring it since way over here. And we could have entered short here with a higher entry up here, but I kind of cleared the chart already. The price did end up coming up here, and I was updating the VIP group in the chat. Just, you know, this is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a rollover right around this area. And it actually touched our top level, which is perfect. Start coming over here, update the group again. And then I updated the group again here, basically saying that, well, we actually entered here because it broke out of this. Because what I was looking for, I was waiting for this on the 15-minute time frame. I was waiting for it to come down here, bounce here, and then come up. If we were going to break out of this range. Now, in order for us to be bullish, what we have to do is break out of the range, then retrace, find support, and then continue up, breaking the high. So that would take us out of this. But since it did start rolling over and it broke underneath this, candle closed, we entered our long, no, I'm sorry, we entered our short, knowing that we're right at a support level. So this was support, this was the resistance. So I kept this level here, and we entered, even though knowing that we could potentially bounce. Now the bounce, what I was actually looking for was up here. I guess I stopped it here due to this, but I was anywhere from here to this middle level to here is where I was looking at. But it did break lower, which is good. Started coming up, so I'm not freaking out. This is kind of what I'm expecting. And I was really wanting to come up. So the deeper the retrace, the better the movement when it breaks the level. But it did come up a little bit. It got rejected on this box. I love these boxes because all these are zones. All these are resistance zones, support zones. Came up to the box, started rolling over, and right now it's doing well. We needed to break below this level, 0.8642 candle, 15-minute candle, close underneath it, and then possibly bounce off of this box, come up again to this level, and then continue down. So this is where we would add to our entries if you're not in it already. Targets are here. The other one that we have is Turbo. For Turbo, and this is why I like doing these. This I didn't put on the actual chart, but we entered it here, and I went back to it and I said, you know, and the price was still up here. And I drew this box, and then I checked it, you know, a few hours later, and I saw the price was coming down here. I said, all right, you know, what I would like to see is for it to come further down, and this really helps me not freak out. Because if I'm in the trade and I see it coming down, it's like, oh man, I'm in the negative. But if I draw these out where I think it might go to, you know, it gives me a little bit more comfort. I want it to come down, bounce, and then come up, get rejected, come down, bounce here, break out, break this level. But it's ended up bouncing here, which is still good. I would like to see it come down low, but this is still good. And let's see if it gets rejected here to come down. So now this is what I'm looking at. Possibly get rejected, come down into this area, and then now come up and then continue this momentum. Now, if it breaks underneath this, I get a little worried. If it breaks underneath this, I get a little worried. It breaks this one, it's like, oh crap. But it might be coming down for this liquidity, this very little liquidity, and then this liquidity. And of course, our stop loss is underneath all this. So if it does come down, I'm not freaking out because I can see what it might be coming down for. But hopefully it bounces. Then once it starts going up, we can move up our stop loss to where it'll be underneath here. So that if it does come down, we have a lot of support right in this area. So once again, I hope this helps out. If you have any questions, make sure to reach out to me in the VIP group, the VIP chat. Make sure to tag me, and also the very talented admins, and in addition to the very talented members, would love to help you out. So I do thank you guys very much. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.